President Trump met with the president of South Africa today as tensions have ratcheted up between the two countries. The Trump administration recently granted a group of white South African refugees refugee status in the U.S., alleging a genocide. Trump ally and advisor Elon Musk, who was born in South Africa, has amplified those debunked claims. The South African government is looking to de-escalate the diplomatic feud and focus on improving trade relations with the U.S. Natalie Brand has more details from the White House.
South African President Cyril Ramaphosa is visiting the White House, where he hopes to strike a trade deal.
And we're looking forward to a very good outcome for our country, for our people.
The Trump administration announced a 30% tariff on South Africa in April as part of its sweeping tariff strategy. For now, it's paused while talks continue.
We invest in the United States and they invest in us, and we want to strengthen those relations.
America is South Africa's second largest trading partner, but economic concerns will not be the only topic on the agenda. The meeting with President Trump comes a little more than a week after the administration welcomed dozens of white South Africans of Afrikaner descent into the U.S. for resettlement. The president has alleged genocide and seizures of white-owned land.
There's a genocide going on, so if it's a genocide, that's terrible, and I happen to believe it could very well be. South Africa's out of control.
Earlier this year, a South African judge dismissed the idea of genocide as not real, and the government says allegations about land seizures aren't true.
The president is going to be able to put the facts before his counterparts and to demonstrate there's no mass expropriation of land taking place in South Africa. There's no genocide taking place.
Secretary of State Marco Rubio defended the administration's decision to grant Afrikaners refugee status while restricting other groups.
Why prioritize Afrikaner farmers?
Well, because it's a small subset, it's a new issue, and the president identified it as a problem and wanted to use it as an example.
The Trump administration also cut aid to South Africa earlier this year after the country passed a land seizure law which it says targets unused land. Natalie Brand, CBS News, the White House.
The administration also expelled South Africa's ambassador to Washington. Secretary of State Marco Rubio accused him of being a, quote, race-baiting politician.